Game has ended here at the Dr. Che Sports Complex with King Faisal beating Karela by 3-2. With me here is the head coach for Karela, Coach Shaibu Tanko Ibrahim. Coach, it was a difficult game. You scored first, but you couldn't hold the momentum. What do you make of your team's performance today?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad performance, except that we gave up the goals for them to score. But unfortunately, I must say that it's a terrible day for Ghana football. Terrible day for Ghana football.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, my issue is about officiating. It was terrible. The referee did not handle the match as expected. Yes.
You're talking about officiating, but let's talk about your team and the shape. What really went wrong? What would you say your team didn't do that well that cost your side today?
Yes, like I mentioned earlier on, we noticed that we committed errors which could have been avoided. For instance, communication. They weren't communicating. Otherwise, the first goal, for instance, would have been something we could have avoided. And the third goal that we considered was something we could have also avoided. But we gave it to them. But in general, officiating was terrible.
Then again, you've not picked that away win you were looking for. You were very emphatic in high spirit that today was going to be a different game. You've not chalked that success. How do you turn it around? Your team is still lurking around the relegation zone.
Yeah, I mean, we'll surely escape. We'll surely escape. Given out what we are playing now, I think we will escape relegation. We are a better side, but we couldn't win the match.
Well, we wish you all the luck, coach.
Thank you.
So you heard the head coach for Karela, and he feels a little disappointed coming from the referee's point of view. But then again, he knew his side made some basic errors at the back, and that cost them. But up again with me is the head coach of King Faisal. He's won his first game as the head coach for King Faisal. Gordon Ablodi, thanks for joining me. I mean, emphatic victory. You scored 3 goals, but then again, you allowed 2 goals. How emphatic was this win to you?
First of all, let me give thanks to Almighty God for giving us the strength, the energy, and the tactics we applied to this game, and it worked successfully and we won. Let me acknowledge my coach, Jimmy Kobna. He's not here, but all that we are doing, we worked with him. I just trained with the team for just 3-4 days, and we've won today. So I'm not going to take the credit. I'm going to dedicate this game to Coach Jimmy Kobna because he has worked a lot here, and I appreciate what he has done. I've learned a lot from him. So, Coach, this is your game. I've won this game for you. So be happy wherever you are.
Amazing. I mean, he's giving everything to the former head coach, Jimmy Kobla. But, Coach, it was 1-1 during recess. But your team came back firing on all cylinders. What exactly did you tell them?
In football, I've played football before, and anytime they change a coach, the team that plays try to impress the coach. They try to do extra work. So I knew they were going to work. When I spoke to them in the first half, after the first half, they told me I shouldn't worry. They are going to win the game for me. So I said they shouldn't win the game for me. This is their work that they have been doing. So they make sure they train the whole week. And after a game, you don't get anything home. It's bad. So you think about yourself. Don't think about me. Think about the money that you get for your family and your children. So you should also think about that one too.
Again, it could have been more. You could have scored more than 3 goals today. You created most of the decent chances, but you couldn't take them. Is this something that you need to work on, moving on as a team like King Faisal, who needs to avoid the relegation?
Yeah, this is our problem, our biggest problem. Whenever we create the chances. You remember we played against Bibiani Go Stars here. We scored a lot of chances. This is our problem, and I'm working on them. So I make sure that every time we work on it and we find out, because we played very well. At the last chance to score, we miss it. So I'm going to work on the scoring too, because we don't have good strikers. This is what we have. So we are working on them to make sure they deliver for us.
And lastly, before you go, the Faisal fans are watching you. Do you feel or do you believe with this win, it will lift your spirit, lift you up of the relegation zone, and you will never go on relegation
definitely, this match that we've won, I think 3 points is good. We have an understanding match. If God permits that we win that match too, I think we will come out of relegation zone. So we need to work hard. We shouldn't be swallowing here that we've beaten Karela here. We went there to beat them. We've beat them here. I'm happy that we've taken our first time in and out. We've won our matches, so I'm very happy.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Certainly, Faisal have done the double over Karela this season. They won 1-0 in Enyinase, and then again, they're beating them emphatically by 3-2. I've been joined by the boy wonder, the chap who won the most valuable player award today. Abdul Latif, it was an amazing performance from your side. But before we talk about that goal you scored, as a team, how do you feel?
I feel so happy and I'm amazing about the goal. I feel so happy and I'm amazing about the goal because we practice it and it happened. So it means that we are improving because we practiced it training yesterday and it happened. So I'm so happy about that.
Before kickoff, there was a lot of pressure on you guys. You were in the relegation zone. You needed to win this game at all costs. What made you play above yourself today? I mean, you've spoken about what you did in training, but especially in the second half, you were a different team altogether.
Yes, we know what is at stake because our position is not good. And we talk to ourselves, even if you go house, you can't sleep. Anytime we play match and we go house, we lost, we can't sleep. So today we just said, guys, there is nothing for us to do than to win. So that is why everybody was fighting.
Now let's talk about that goal you scored. You scored it with your weaker left foot. I mean, the ball just fell to you. It was a setup from Esiama, and you killed that ball. Not too much power behind it, but it was able to go beneath the goalkeeper and score. How was the feeling like?
I feel so great. I feel so great. Yes, because it's my weaker foot, and I could score with it. Yeah, so I'm so happy about it.
All right. And so with this victory, you feel is that moment where you pick yourself up and then you survive the relegation battle?
God willing, we'll start from here. So if we go away, we'll go and see what will happen there. But we will not come with empty-handed. At least one of the 3 points, we'll bring it back against Accra Lions.
Congratulations.
Thank you.